Put you in here too, but I might have to just hear your voice. I don't know.
What?
I said, Mike, I try to put you in here too. I might just have to hear your voice.
What you talking about?
I'm live.
All right, don't go live too.
No, I was trying to put you in the camera, but
I'm about to go on right now. I had to put that other video out there. I had it since yesterday. Now I'm gonna go live. This is gonna be about 20 minutes before I go live because there's always something crazy. I need some water. My water bottle.
thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. Happy Friday. This thing can't move from under there. Somebody came and took a peep and said bye.
All the time. Hit them thumbs on the way out.
Don't forget the
That's
thumbs
what
up.
I
Don't forget
always
the thumbs
say.
up.
Shit. Pete. Let me call haters.
They want to do a little peekaboo.
Yeah, peekaboo. Hit the thumbs up and then go. Tell me, let me tell you something. I seen people who sit there on the channel say, look, hit the thumbs up. Or they hit the thumbs up, they leave. You know why? Because you're a hater.
Who?
You're a hater. Only
said
haters
hate.
do stuff like that.
He said I hate her.
Because it don't cost you nothing to hit a thumbs up. You get
Sure
paid
don't.
for it. But I guess they figure like if I do that, you might go somewhere, so I ain't gonna do it. You understand? But let me tell you something. You can't stop me.
Hey guys, what's going on? What's
No
going on?
demon
What's
in this
happening?
room.
Come on in the room. This your girl Deborah Kitchen by Faith saying happy Friday. Happy
Understand-
Friday. Don't forget to
understand
hit
that,
that
know
thumbs
that.
up. Hit that
Do
thumbs
that.
up. Who's ever up in that in the upper room, I should say. If you're in the upper room, hit the thumbs up. I guess they ain't in the upper room, so they said bye.
Goodbye.
That's all right. A view's a view.
Exactly.
A view's a
Don't want you
view.
here anyway. Get out of here.
Stop being so mean.
Ain't being mean the truth.
Stop being so mean.
Ain't being mean the truth. Please. People act like, you know, like.
I know.
It don't make no sense to act like that.
It's all good in
Don't
the
be
hood.
nosy. Be the good kind of nosy.
Yeah, it's all good in the hood. Send me some love in the club, in the club, in the club. You found your picture? Because I don't want to start running my mouth and then you'd be like, oh, you should have saved that for when some people came in. Because I don't care if somebody's on mine or not. They'll come back and watch it later. Happy Friday to all you guys out there. Hope you had an amazing week. I know I did. Now it is the weekend. Do something nice for yourself after having a long week at work or whatever y'all was doing. Some people have a hard week at home and just want to chill out on the weekend. Just do you. By all means, do you. Let me swing around here to Catherine with friends right quick. She'll be in the background because I'm using my phone. I forgot to bring bring the tablet. It's just been, I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I wasn't even thinking about it. But we're going to talk about a little this and a little that. Give a little this, take a little that. Give a little this, take a little that. We're going to talk about some everything.
First thing we're going to talk about.
Okay,
let
let's go.
Let me have a few more people come in my live. I got like.
Come on in the room. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to type the word faith so you can
Come through here. Come through here.
So you can
open up.
Network. so you can net to the work. What time is it? Half of these folks might be still at their lunch break is probably over with. Went to White Castle. Love me some White Castle. White Castles.
Never, ever, never.
We're going to talk about a little this and talk about a little that. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys. Don't forget the thumbs up.
Hit them thumbs.
Waiting for a few folks to come in. Somebody
This is
pop
a
it in and
struggle
out.
for me coming in the daytime.
Shit. Why? Because you come. Well, then you can do it at night too.
You know, if I can.
Maybe. Too bad you can't like take your video from the night and just let let me upload it again, change the thumbnail and let it roll. Maybe.
I guess you can, but then you have to double up the same thing. Anyway, we'll just get it popping. They let them come back and watch it. Now, first thing I think we should talk about is false prophets. Y'all know what false prophets are? Do y'all know? Do you know what a real prophet is?
Prophet or prophesizing. We should talk.
It's a prophesizer prophet.
Prophesizing. We talk about prophesizing.
Prophesizing. Okay.
So you know, a prophet is a prophet.
Right.
So
A prophet, yeah.
You know, is
a real prophet.
You know, we're going to talk about prophesizing.
Okay, prophesizing.
Lately on the internet, guys, and I've been getting little inboxes and stuff like that. That people have been talking about. You know, they were hanging out on this channel or that channel or that channel or this channel. And people have been speaking into their lives. And they ask me questions about what do I believe, what I don't believe, what this, that, and the other. First of all, I said a prophecy, any prophecy, it's just confirmation to what you already know. Exactly. I said this in my other video. Exactly. A prophecy, if somebody come and prophesies anything in your life, you got to know it first.
Exactly.
If you don't know it first, then it's not a true prophecy.
Nope. They
just going on a whim or probably something like they probably heard or something like that. Exactly. There. And if it's a true prophecy, you know it first.
That's right.
They just give you confirmation to what you already know that you haven't told anybody.
One day at church, what's his name?
Prophet Khan, Brian Khan.
Brian Khan. He's a prophet, and he had a vision. He seen, and he seen Debbie, and I was like, He called out her name. He called. It was a few of them.
It was like, I think it was three of us.
About three of y'all.
Yeah.
And he called. Then he called something.
He said, "Deborah, stand up." And I'm like, "There's a couple of Deborahs in here." He said, "Deborah, stand up." So with three of us, he said, "Okay." God gave me the name Deborah. So he said, "Now it has to be. It's just one of y'all that I have a message for." So he said, "This Deborah, by her window, she had a bunch of shoes stacked up." And he said some other stuff too. I had shoes stacked up, and everything he said was true.
That was you.
So I was like, the other Deborahs, as he was saying things, they started to sit down, and I still stood up. So when he talked about the shoes at the window and stuff like that, the other one sat down, you know, and I was the only one standing. You can go ahead on with.
No, finish telling the story.
He prophesied, "Hi, might hate this vlog." Type the word faith. So the prophecy was, at that time, you know, I was doing too much for my daughter. I was doing this, I was doing that and this and that, you know, just doing like a mom, you know, just doing what we do as a parent, you know. So he had prophesied to me. He said, "Let me tell you something." He said, "God told me that your daughter would never find God." And he said, daughter. He didn't know if I had a son. But he said, "Your daughter will never find God unless you move out the way. She'll never see God for herself because she see you as her God. Because you keep doing this and you keep doing that, she'll never find God for herself because you're standing in the way. And it was true. It was 100% true. I was doing over the top way too much. How could she ever find God if I never let her struggle or never let her bump her head or always there to pick her up? And it was true. So I fell out on the floor because at that time I was going through, some things with her, this, that, and the other, doing too much. And if had I moved out the way like I did after the prophecy, she found her way. She turned a lot of things around. She became a better person. And she was doing some praying too. So as long as I stood in the way and I was doing this and I was doing that, she just saw me. So I had to step back from a prophecy that was true and let God do the work. I knew that was a true prophet. Everything he said was 110% true. 110% true. Yep. Another thing what happened, I was going through some stuff in my body. And Herbert Murray, Herbert Murray is from Texas. I forgot his grandfather, and them. They had the church. Over 50 was up here somewhere. She'd know. I forgot the name of the church he's from. But anyway, Herbert Murray. And I just happened to go to church that day. You pray for healing for your body, this, that, and the other, so. And I was just sitting there. All the people in the room. He came over there and laid hands on me.
She didn't even know it.
From the back.
From the back.
He laid hands on me. I didn't even see it coming.
I was standing there. She hit the floor.
The anointing that was on him that he put into me, I could not do nothing but just bam, just fall the heck out. And I kid you not, that whole situation did a rapid turnaround, a 360 turnaround. So when it comes down to prophecy and a man to prophesizing, and they was talking about healing and stuff like that, because he was walking around and being led by God who to touch. And so happened, I happened to be there because that was my first time going. I just, I wanted to see, him because I saw him on TV and stuff like that. That was my reason. And I said, I'm going to go check him out. But everything, what this whole sermon was about, and how he did things and how the whole service went, it was for me. And I thank God for that. So when it comes down to prophecy, or prophesizing, you have to be careful.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of scammers on YouTube, in these YouTube streets. A lot of scammers. There's a lot of people speaking into people's lives, and it ain't so. And you can really do damage to a person, spiritual damage to a person, when you start prophesying stuff about what you see, and then what you see, never,
what they
God,
see, really.
God led me to say X, Y, and Z. If God led you on this here to say something, then he will give you some names. He will definitely give you what to prophesize about. And that's in the chat for somebody.
Exactly.
You can't just sit back and talk about, oh, I see this and I see that. I see a whole lot of things. I see the moon, the stars. I see that picture on the wall. I see that clock back there. I see the curtains up there. No, I would never, ever. I would never, ever. I will prophesize when God leads me to. When God leads me to. It's okay to pray for a person. Praying for a person and prophesizing is two different things. Don't get it confused. It's two different things.
Exactly.
You could do damage spiritually to a person when you prophesize into their life. And they look for those prophecies to come true. And they never do. You could turn them away from God, or you could do damage to them thinking they're going to get something that they're never ever going to get, because it wasn't for you to say that to them. So you have to be careful when you prophesy to people. My bishop is very strong on that.
Exactly.
You can't come to him saying, oh, I'm a prophet from God. You're going to be tried through the fire before you talk about, he's not going to say, well, I can't say what God sent you, told you to do. But manifestation is going to show for itself.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
I remember when Bishop had a lot of prophets up there, and you go down, you go down the line, and they pray for you and whatnot. So I forgot who the lady was, and she touched me on my stomach, but where the problem was, health wise.
I think that was Cordelia Wallace. You sure that wasn't Cordelia Wallace?
I'm not sure. We live.
I think.
So far,
her
no.
camera on.
No. And so
I don't know. I think
it could have been her back then, because that was like years ago. That could have been her.
No, I don't think that was her then. Probably was somebody
She
else.
was about my height, maybe, and
Because she already had salt and pepper hair, so.
let me see.
You remember that?
I'm not sure that was her. I'm not sure, but she touched me. She touched me on my stomach, and that is exactly
Where it
inside
was.
there where the problem was, and it was. I always think about that too when
Yeah.
the situation was going on. See, because they know.
They know. They get it. They get the anointing of God to
Exactly.
touch and heal certain places in your body. And they ain't gonna second guess or ask you where's that, or try to get you to say what's the problem or anything like that. They know exactly where to go because they're led by God to go to that certain area, that certain place.
Exactly.
So, and that certain person, so it's okay to pray for people. Nothing wrong with that. You pray for me as I pray for you. But if you come to me and start prophesying to me, I'm gonna sit back and look at you.
I'm gonna listen.
I'm gonna listen. I'm saying,
you better stop
that.
Oh man.
Because you could cause a whole lot of spiritual damage to a person when you prophesize, because of how you feel and what you think, in Jesus' name. Exactly. No, it don't work like that.
Always remember, you already know. You'll know it first.
Exactly. A true prophecy, it ain't nothing but confirmation about what you already know.
Exactly.
What you already know.
Exactly.
So, people say they can say the smallest things. That's how scammers come in. Oh, the Lord told me, that you got something going on and it's gonna be all right and this, that, and we all got something going on. There ain't no prophecy. We all got something going on. Oh, the Lord told me that, that you whatever you looking for, you gonna get it. Cause they don't know what you're looking for. No, you prophesied to me. You got to tell me. Tell me what I'm looking for. I mean, tell me which way I'm going to. Tell me in what place I want it, or I prophesied that you gonna get that house. Okay, I'm gonna get that house. Yeah, I went to the house. Now, when you think I'm gonna get it, and where it's gonna be located at, and whatever case may be, because you can't tell me this place is out, because Sister Deborah don't go everywhere. So I know you're lying. Don't tell me there's a check in the mailbox by next week and I'm looking for that check. It ain't never in the mailbox. But them bills, who done told you that lie?
But them bills.
That's them bills. That's it. Though. Don't prophesy I'm gonna get me a new car and the car ain't never coming.
You still riding?
I ain't got no job. Hey, Problem Excel. Well, I ain't got no daggone job, but I'm gonna get me a brand new Lexus. How I'm gonna pay for it? Come on now. Don't be prophesying to these here people and you don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, nephew. And what else were we gonna talk about?
Hey, Pierre.
So be careful about. It's okay. No, we just talking about this, that, and other. Me and.
I don't know what's looking, Pierre.
Yeah, we talking about false prophecies, prophesizing, false prophesizing, because there's a lot of scamming going on in Proud Mix Shout said, hey, auntie.
Hey, dollar. See,
going on YouTube.
A lot of people, they want you to believe.
They want you to believe in what they say, not what God say, what they say.
I believe on social media, wherever you at one now, these people do this just to bring you in.
Yeah, just
my
bring
thing
you in.
is, when you see when somebody ain't talking right, get the hell out of there.
Exactly.
Don't sit around for that stuff and let them feed your spirit like that.
Scams will increase as the time is nearing.
I ain't with that. Can't anybody talk to me? Can't anybody? You can pray. You can't even too much pray for me, and don't touch me. I don't know you. Don't touch me. I'm funny about people putting their hands on me and praying for me. We ain't doing that.
I know that's
We
right.
ain't doing that now.
Nah.
Keep your hands to yourself.
The Bible said, lay hands on no man suddenly.
Exactly.
Cause
don't you put your hands on
them. They may got some lying hands, some this hand to that
Hell
hand,
yeah.
and them spirits transfer. Get out of here.
Exactly. You might be putting your hands on me and probably trying to curse me. I don't know what you doing.
You never know.
You ain't
they
touching
do that
me.
too.
But even before you even touch me, I already said in Jesus' name.
That's it.
That's
it.
number one.
I tell people don't pray for me because I don't know who they pray to. Amen.
You
Let me. I'm like my bishop. Let me hear you pray first, cause I don't know what you praying to. Let me lead the prayer. We gonna pray. Let me lead that prayer, cause I don't know what you. I don't know you like that.
All right, Pierre Bike Life TV is he got his 4,000 hours.
Okay. Did it change up yet?
He waiting for the email from them.
Okay.
You got to
tell them do a little bit more.
Keep on doing what you're doing, but you know what you can do. You can.
All right.
You can look at your channel. You can look at your channel. Go and what you call it, in studios and look at that and see.
Congratulations, Pierre Bike Life TV.
That is all right.
He's just waiting for. Well, we're gonna make sure you have a celebration party, a monetization party when you get monetized.
Make sure you have a party when you get monetized. And I'm bringing all those folks there and say hello.
Yes.
Hello. He said thanks everyone. He said thank y'all.
Yeah. He said thanks to everybody. Any and everybody who had a share in Pierre's stuff.
I had a couple folks running the
Yes. Now. You know, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I done ran his video a couple of times.
Hold on, did I prophesize you go about the 1st of November? You gonna have them numbers?
Well, today is the what? He just got him. Today is the what?
No, he got it. Today the 4th.
You said by the first, though.
I said by the first week in November.
Oh, the first week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
You gonna have that.
All right now.
I ain't prophesied. I just said it.
You can pray that he can get it in the first week.
That's from my heart. I definitely want him to get it.
Yeah, and if God gave you a prophecy that he's going to get it in a week, then if he got it in a week, he got it in a week.
He got it in that week.
That's
he said
right.
God plans. That's right.
Exactly.
You got it. You just keep up the good work.
Yes.
And start making that money. Still let people run your playlists. That's where the money is. You understand? The commercials. You got to run them.
The commercials.
Yeah.
Commercials.
I'm still running your playlist now. Hey, ATM Tim.
Get over some of that there. So yeah, there's a lot of people out there they scamming in the name of Jesus and taking people's money.
Right.
You know, they will you in with the word and find out about your business, and then next thing you know, you kind of hooked.
Let me see what's going on over
they
here.
get your little private phone number and see what you about and this, that, and another. Next thing you know, they rob your bank account. There's a lot of that stuff going on. It's sad though. It's sad, but you know, God sits on high and he looks on low. He don't miss a beat. He don't sleep nor slumber. He's omnipresent. He's around everything at one time. Listen to all of us at one time. Only he can do that.
Because I already seen commercials. You know what?
Everybody that's stuck their hand in somebody's bank account,
commercials on your
pocketbook,
on your
in
channel,
their spiritual mind, took away things.
And I said, he got commercials.
Whatever negativity they put on them. God.
Why are you under the weather?
Vengeance is mine, thus said the Lord. Don't do that.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
I'm gonna talk about another prophecy. How was my birthday? My birthday was cool. I hung out Thursday, Friday, and went to dinner with the family on Sunday. It was very nice. It was very nice. You know. Yeah. And another I would say my another
prophecy.
Well, it was like more of a message. God giving a message.
Oh yeah.
You know, I used to get my flu shot every year, and I went on last Monday to get my flu shot, and you know, I ain't tell nobody because you got a doctor's appointment. You just get up and you just do what you do, call it a day. Now me and over 50 and Fantabulous, we be on YouTube together, stuff like that. There we chat and stuff on YouTube. But she's not a telephone person. She don't be calling, or once in a full blue moon she may text something. this particular day, which was in the same week, last week, she had called me because she had a message, you know, from God. So she, and, you know, she said it was on her heart to call me and a few others. So she was talking about, you know, the that,
Vaseline?
and she was, yeah, the Vaseline. So she was saying that it was a certain one that somebody had an incident with, and God had laid it on her heart to call a few people, you know, about taking a. So I said, well,
What you think? You got the flu?
she said, I just wanted you to know, and this, that, and other. I said, it's funny that you called. I said, because I was just talking about that to my doctor on Monday. I said, I want the flu shot, but I don't want the other thing. Because in some other places,
How you doing,
they
Vera?
are trying to give the
Can't pronounce that
people
first name.
the other thing
Vera,
instead
type
of
in
a
drop.
regular flu
Don't
shot.
type in drop.
Or they trying to, you know, sneak it on in there. So
Hello.
here you have to have an appointment. You know, they don't do that mess. But some, I'll say in some, like in the South and further out, stuff like that, where they're kind of like pushing it on people more and more to take that, like that's the only thing they got instead of a regular flu shot. And here in New York, of course, they say, you know, you can take either or you go ahead and take both. Nope, I'm just taking my regular. So I said, it is that is a message for me, because I was talking to my doctor about that.
In a couple
And
hours, you're going to hear
I
from
told
them.
him I just want the regular one. I didn't want the anything else.
It don't take long.
So I said, you know, I thank you for delivering that message, because I said
Google.
it's nowhere in my mind to take the other thing.
So
but I said
before you know
the
it,
message that God gave you was true, because I did go to the doctor. I did take a shot, but it wasn't that. And we did have a discussion about the two things. So I said, you know, I thanked her a lot for, you know, to be, when God gives you a message to tell someone, that's what you have to do. You have to tell someone. She fought with it, you know, about the calling thing. But when God pushes you to do something and to give somebody a message,
you got to do it.
you got to do it, and you're not going to rest easy until you do. People probably think that, you know, you probably feel, well, people probably think I'm crazy. I'm calling this person, telling them this, that, and the other. But it was a true message, and it had a lot of truth in there. So, you know, I knew it was a message from God.
You're not gonna take offense to that. You're gonna listen and say,
Exactly,
okay.
Exactly.
If you like one of them,
You know,
if you're a
and then when we come down to a message from him, you still gonna know if it applies to you.
Exactly.
You still gonna know if it applies to you. Everything she said, it applied to me, because everything I did do, except for the one thing which she was warning me. God sent her a warning not to do that, and I didn't. So, yeah, people, you know, once again, you know a true prophecy, or somebody prophesied something when you hear it, because you know it first. And that was a true prophecy, because I did everything above except for that one thing, and I did have this discussion with him about that. So it was a true prophecy, and I told her that. I said, yes, that was definitely a message from God that you received.
Hey, darling.
So, yeah, what do you want to talk about? The BBL stuff?
Let's talk about these BBLs.
Hey, Sweet Pea said, hey, Sweet Deb and Kat.
Hey,
how you doing?
Sweet Pea.
Thanks for the thumbs up. We just chit-chatting, talk about this, talk about that.
Please be safe out there. Ooh. Definitely. Problem mix chat. Definitely.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt, nephew.
See, I already know the devil's here to kill and destroy every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. That's why you got to keep.
You got to stay prayed up.
That's right. You go out that door.
Stay prayed up. Mm-hmm. The full one.
Hey, Queen. Greetings, darling. Listen, y'all want to grab each other? Please type in the word
type in
drop.
faith, guys.
DROP. Please be my guest. Go to each other channel. Grab each other. Come back late. The next person know what you're doing while you're listening to me. Run. Me and my sister run.
Or open up another window. Capital with Friends is on too, guys.
Okay.
So y'all can be sure to, you know, open up another window for Capital with Friends. I'm just doing a lot of running away. I had a fantastic birthday.
YouTube rich, slowly but surely.
Wait, I can't really rock.
Lots of nip tucking, knife consideration.
I had somebody asked me on YouTube. She's one of my favorite people.
You go ahead and say it.
She asked me with my T-shirt with a joke. She asked me with my T-shirt, about 64-year-old T-shirt with a joke. One of the YouTubers.
No, that's
She
how
said,
old she is.
she said, was you kidding? Was that a joke? I said, no, it's for real. I'm 64. It got to be God's grace. You don't look like that. I said, that show is God's
God has
grace.
blessed us with
Yes.
with age. He be holding back. But let me tell
I
you
do
something.
got a little chickadee around the
They
neck, though.
say black
See
don't
that?
crack, and that's true. But honey,
Some
under
things
that
be going
neck,
on.
It
Yeah.
got wrinkles.
Yep. My neck got
wrinkles.
some wrinkles.
Got the little wrinkles.
Sure do.
Got the little wrinkles under the neck.
We call it little chicken
So many
neck.
people died from botched surgeries.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the
Walking
BBLs.
around with partial deformities. You are so right. You laughing, Queen? It's the truth. It's the truth. But anyway, let's talk about these BBLs.
Let's talk about
Now, there's an artist here, but I'm not gonna speak the person's name because
if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all know who the dance hall queen is on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
What are bananas?
But it's all over social
Bananas are
media and
people.
TMZ and stuff like that. We read,
Bananas
well,
is
we can say
people,
that
that's all.
we read, you know,
Instead of
allegedly
using the word subscribe,
in
because
the
they'll
newspapers,
use
the
the word
blogs,
bananas. That's
you
my
know,
queen.
on YouTube and everywhere else, you know, with Spice. I love Spice. I love Spice, and I want her to be the next dance hall queen in Jamaica.
Like,
But it's all over.
That's all right, but you gotta say.
I said allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what I said. It's allegedly.
Allegedly, because we wasn't there.
It's all in the blogs and stuff like that. It's allegedly.
But
But I love you, Spice.
anyway, I wish her well, but I wish that she go back home with her children and whatnot.
That's
but
if
people,
it's true.
But there's so much going on around here. It's crazy.
Anyway, we talking about BBLs next. So allegedly, it's all on the blog that she went for a BBL and she was in a coma, and I pray that that's not true.
Right.
But that's what her publicists and stuff like that is
No,
saying.
that's what gossipers are saying because we don't know nothing.
No, when I read the
what did TMZ say?
the same thing. Her publicist said X, Y, and Z.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
I heard something else.
we haven't heard
heard
anything for that.
Different
When it comes down
stories.
to rumors and gossip, I got to say TMZ
They'll be
and
on
the
top of
Shade
things.
Room,
They be on top
they
of things.
be telling the truth.
No,
they
but
be telling the truth.
What
They
he
know
said,
about
what he
some of
said,
the stuff.
but the publisher says such and such, that is true. But
We don't know if she
I just can't wait to hear from
her.
from her.
Yeah.
myself.
Exactly. But we talked anyway. Post been about she went
Exactly. Thank you.
to DR for
BBLs and all of that.
surgery,
Just
cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
So anyway, we
Okay,
wanted to
so-
talk about cosmetic surgery for a minute.
But I'm gonna tell you this story. This story's it was on Callis King. This young lady, she was telling the story what happened to her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, her friend, they said she was on Instagram and she seen this lady advertising her BBL. So she
Right.
liked it. So she got in contact with the lady,
Mm-hmm.
went to DR, all that, got the surgery done. After she got the surgery done, she went home and whatnot. The woman still feels sick. So she go to the doctor. The doctor's wondering why her blood is low and all this and whatnot. So anyway, she come back for the tests and whatnot. She find out she talking to the doctor. The doctor said, "You had these surgeries done," and she said, "Yeah." She had a BBL, whatever. The doctor said, "You also had." He was telling her that one of her kidneys was removed.
That's
Isn't
crazy.
that crazy?
That's crazy.
They removed her kidney. You heard about it too, Queen? They took her kidney. That's why I said, like, man, I don't understand why I would not go that far for nobody to do no surgery on me. I'd rather save up my money, and it's going to happen here, where I live at.
I ain't going out the country
I'm
for
not going out no country.
no surgery like that.
And it made me think,
I ain't doing
with
that.
the young lady that's up there now who's not feeling well,
Went to White Castle.
did they try that on her? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know until she talk. I can't wait for she talk. When she talk, that's when I'm going to listen.
But there's a lot of people that went to DR and they came
they
back with
said,
a bunch of botched surgeries.
Like Promise Child just said, and somebody else, I forgot, somebody else said, like, a lot of people who had them surgeries on, they have a lot of underlying problems.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they need to go get a full physical and see what's going on with their body.
That's
Queen
crazy.
said you get what you pay for.
That's true because they cheap. That's why they always go there.
And another thing, so I said, let me see how much a kidney
Also like breast
transplant
implants.
costs.
If silicone liquid,
transplant
into the
costs
breast, it sure can.
$442,000.
That's why they say to get
Good.
What's the best
So
breast implants is it's not this. I don't think it's the. It's not the. Is it the silicone or is it something else?
I don't know.
Because when it links, it's just like so. I think it's saline. Because there ain't nothing there but like salt water that can't harm your body if they deflate or start leaking.
So
But
they
the
put
silicone
in?
isn't good.
Yeah, silicone. Yeah, we heard about that back in the days. They said.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, honey,
That's crazy.
I'm scared of being under the knife, so that's not gonna happen.
Leave my flat chested, flat butt alone.
You was working a double brown.
Somebody will like it somewhere.
Hey,
I can't do that extra.
If what I have don't satisfy you, I'm sorry.
Keep it moving. Because I ain't going to the knife. I was told to move a table, and I said no. And this man cursed me. I wonder, did he have a demon?
Who said that?
Wait a minute. Sweet pea. A demon inside of him. I stood my ground, didn't curse, but got my point across, Deb. He was an older black dude. Some people, well, you know, the devil uses who he will. Hey, Don, ZTV.
Hey,
What's
Don,
happening,
what's
bro?
up, Don?
You was in the bushes? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just hit the thumbs up while you in the bush.
That's right. Hit my thumbs up too, Don.
Yeah, Capping with Friends is on too. Let me show you her. Capping with Friends is over there. Woo,
What's up, Don?
And say hi to Sweet Pea.
What's up, my bro?
Say hi to Sweet Pea.
Hey, Sweet Pea. What's up, Dolly?
Okay. And yeah, the devil always use anything he can use. But he'll definitely use an empty vessel
bushes
to turn on you because you got the spirit of God in you.
Thumbs up.
And that devil gets mad, so he try to mess up your day, mess up your moment, you know.
And do what y'all gotta do.
But you did right. You don't pay him no mind. Just keep it moving. Like, devil ain't got no time for you. Keep it moving. Because things can happen. You can have a good day going, and just in a snap, somebody say the wrong thing that just, you know, you be like, where'd that come from?
Let me tell you something what happened yesterday. Yesterday I was
proud that he was defending his boss of another race. Meanwhile, another black guy walked by and said nothing. He was defending his boss of another race. Oh, he was the guy was black, and I could. That was showing off. Yeah, you know, like that was showing off. Let the devil use him. He was brown. We call it brown nosing.
Well, that was going on yesterday. Yesterday, let me tell you something. I'm a different kind of person. God knows who I am, and I am who I am, and I will not change it. Okay, is what it is.
He'll make you change it.
He changed me a whole lot. But you know, like, what can I tell you?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I was walking on Flatbush. I was going. Where I was going? I think I went to the bank yesterday. Oh. Mm-hmm. So there was this Caucasian lady standing outside. Mm-hmm. And I believe she, like, people passing by, black people, she was using the N-word. I said, did I hear something? I said, I looked at her.
She was a little nutty or something?
I don't know what she was. But I looked at her. But I forgot to pass. Of course, I walked back. Because I want her to say it again. If I can cuss her out real good.
And she ain't say nothing?
Because she knew I was looking at her. Oh. I was waiting for her.
The devil busy. He'll use whoever, whenever.
Standing from the store. Using it. You know. When they pass by, she's there. I said, but you know, I said, I'm not too sure. I said, I'm going to go there and just really go off on this chick.
Hate exists in so many forms to say. It does. Because the devil, he'll use your child. He'll use your family members. He'll use whoever he can just to mess you up because he know the God that's in you. So divided, yet his boyfriend came to me and apologized for the guy's behavior. That was nice. He knew that was wrong.
I am not with that crap. I don't like it. I don't like nobody around me that's into that.
And it's got a lot of that goes on that in the office in the
so like
the work world.
People like that, like
they will go. Your kind will go against you for the other kind and try to make you look bad, for they can come up off of you. And then once they come up, then they gotta keep brown nosing and being that sucker and that rat.
But nobody wants to bother with people like that. Until
that person leaves. When that person leaves, God forbid, now you stuck here by yourself with so many enemies you done made down the line. Now what? You know?
And nobody
messes with you.
Exactly.
Now you pushed in the baby corner. I seen many come up like that. They stood there for a while, but trust me, when they fell hard. When I have to get back to work, y'all stay safe. You too.
They had to
I
go
remember
them a
being in New
whole
York.
big transfer.
We be waiting for you, bro.
Who's that?
Problem Sound.
Oh,
Said next
okay.
year he'll be coming up here too to New York.
Really? To visit?
Yeah, I think he's going to see somebody in the Bronx, in Harlem. Got a lot of folks coming up here next summer, God's will. But yeah, been with the BBL thing.
Oh yeah. Anyway, you know, people, if you gonna get something like that, do it in
That'd be
your
worth
own.
your money.
Do it
you
in
know?
your own town where you at with your own doctor.
And
Please.
if you paying good
All right,
money,
dollar.
do a lot of consultation.
Exactly.
You know, just don't jump into it because of what somebody else says or how somebody else's look.
Yeah.
'Cause I know some people
Do
that
it
went to
for
DR,
yourself.
like I said before, they went to DR, they came back home, they looked it okay, but after a couple of months, that booty was going like this.
It was locked.
It was getting a little lopsided. You know, one cheek up and the other cheek a little up. What cheek? What?
You can't be having lopsided booties now.
It's crazy.
Can't be having lopsided bum buns.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't cool.
You know, and then you have to realize anything that's made with hands ain't gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. So if you go to these surgeons, I don't care if it's the best surgeon in the world, you still, it's like your body becomes a car. You still have to maintain it. Your boobs will get lopsided, and sometimes they do deflate. So you have to, every 5 years, you have to go get them maintained. Just like you're behind. You got to get that thing maintained too. Otherwise, it's going to go lopsided or flip over or wherever they put up in that daggone thing.
You got to stay. They said you got to exercise with that. So you got to stay in shit with that. A lot
Yeah, it just don't, okay, I got to see and this is how I'm going to be forever. No.
I even see some that got the surgery and then they get all big and whatnot. Like, what is the purpose? What is the purpose? You did all that pain you was in and all that stuff to
That's
get
crazy.
all out of shape. It don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Honey, here I am, baby.
Yep. I don't like operations and I don't care
Me
how much
either.
they get those hands. Don't lie. It shows your age. Yeah, that's true. Shows your age.
Me either. They done fall back.
Shows your age. Well, and that neck. It sure do. I tell you, I got me a little chicken neck going over here. People, you don't look 64. Let me pull on this here thing here.
What?
I got some
That
wrinkles.
neck, boy. That neck.
I don't know what they say about the hands because your hands be wrinkled.
My hands always.
But my hands has always been wrinkled,
Yeah.
even from a teenager.
Maybe that's
But they do say your hand. But I definitely know the neck. It's for seeing for
the
myself.
hands always was.
My neck is saying 64.
Yeah, my saying
64.
How old am I? 66. Yeah, my saying 66.
But you know how some people get that little chicken neck thing under there? I ain't, Lord, don't give me that. Turkey neck. I ain't, I take some wrinkles.
Yeah,
You know,
I get a turkey neck.
I could go like this.
I get a turkey neck, move over surgery table.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm
cut
not
it
doing
off.
this here. No,
Cut the
we not
goddamn
doing
off.
that. We not doing
Cutting
that.
it off. Cutting it off. Ain't
No.
have no, running around.
Right? Like a turkey.
Ain't running that.
We ain't doing that.
Not at all.
Turkey Becky neck. I know that's right. Ain't doing that.
No turkey neck.
Shoot. That is not going on. No to the no to the no, no, no.
No.
What y'all folks got planned for the weekends?
Daylight saving time is Sunday, y'all.
Get ready
Now
to
tell
turn
me,
that
y'all,
clock back.
what is it? Do time go back or do it forward?
It goes back.
What are you talking about? Go back right now.
We have an extra hour.
Right now, it's
Right now
2:09.
we lose an hour.
So it'll be 109. I
It's
said
what, 209? It'd be 109.
It'd be 109. So the days are longer.
Sweepy said it goes back.
So the days will be longer.
Yeah,
And nights are shorter.
right.
Okay.
Shown
I
up.
think I got it.
Well,
Okay.
she shouldn't care anyway because she ain't got no job.
That's all right.
You ain't got to get up in the morning, Tommy.
That's all right, but I like to know what's going on.
Yeah, I do got to fix mine because sometimes I'll be somewhere an hour ahead of time. I'll be like, why am I the only one? Dummy, you ain't set that clock back. Thank goodness for cable boxes. They and cell phones,
Yeah.
they automatically, you know, go back. But if you wearing a watch, I still wear my watches. Even though I forgot it today, I meant to bring it. I need a battery. Yeah, I need my watch for sure, for sure. So that's all we yapping about.
That's all we yapping about.
That's all
Do
we
y'all
yapping
want something
about.
to yap about?
Anybody got any questions?
Questions,
Anything y'all want to
whatever,
yap about for a
please
minute?
feel free to ask. You might get the answer.
Anything? So we talk about, you know, prophecies, false prophecies. We were talking about, you know,
careful out
because
there.
we got a lot of folks is self-made preachers
Yes, Lord.
on this internet.
They get on my
A
nerves.
million of self-made preachers.
They get on my nerves. I'll be like, goodbye.
And
Ain't hearing that.
And if you want to be a self-made preacher, start with your family first.
Exactly.
Don't be pouring that into the internet with all your what you think and how you feel stuff. Get out of
And
here.
then at the end of the process, while you're doing that, go to church. Also take up some classes. Okay. Okay.
Theological classes. Yeah,
Yes,
you got to know the word of
Do
God.
that.
You can't be imitating your pastor or or whoever up there doing ministry. You got to get this thing for yourself.
Exactly.
Because those that are spiritual have a spiritual ear and a spiritual eye, knowing things ain't right.
Exactly.
Knowing
So
things ain't right.
Kathy will flee in a minute. Goodbye. Because I'm not going to be in there with that.
But I just don't want, I don't like people to get hurt out there through somebody else's, how they feel and how they think and who they trying to scam in Jesus' name. That's crazy to me.
Be careful. Be careful. That's all I
Don't
gotta
forget
say.
those prophets coming to town under the tents, scamming many out of their money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Sweet Pea. A lot of them are doing it now on YouTube. You know, having these people, you know, getting them geeked up and hyped up and scamming the crap out of them. You know, you can't be so quick just because it sounds good to your ear. You know, the Bible said his sheep will hear his voice and they won't run from it. You know, but a stranger they'll run to him, but a stranger they won't follow. Trust me, it can sound good all you want to, but somewhere in what you saying that message, it's gonna be twisted.
Exactly.
Listen long enough and don't get all hyped up on what the person is saying. And oh yeah, I'm not. No. What the Bible say? In this flesh lies no good thing. I don't know. I got to see where you coming from. Get out of here. You know, you gotta know it for yourself.
Sister be gone. I'll be gone.
I'll be up in the bushes. I'll be listening. I'll be like,
I don't be listening in the bushes because I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes you gotta hear it because it's sometimes God will have you sit somewhere and listen to some mess so you can give the people a warning.
Yeah.
I just did. You so stupid.
That's enough.
I went to one and was questioning the prophet, and they asked, "Who brought you here?" I looked around and felt like I was around demons. I got out of there. That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
That's what you're supposed to do. You came in there with messing up their little mess. They couldn't deceive you, and that's a good thing, you know, because there's a lot of deceivers out there. So be careful, people.
Be careful.
You know, read that word for yourself. You know, if you don't know, you know, or understand what you're reading, by all means, find you a church that you're comfortable with, or on an online church that you're comfortable with that's legit. That's legit. And or go on some of these little Bible classes and whatnot, you know, and get it for yourself. Don't get it from because somebody sound good. I heard a lot of people here, they sound good.
I haven't heard nobody sound good.
Questionable. A lot of them questionable.
I haven't heard nobody sound good. I heard, I don't know, I got spiritual ears. It's like, girl, goodbye.
And let the truth be known, I'm a woman preacher, but I'd rather listen to a dude, you know. I like to hear men preach. Because women, they just too extra sometimes, you know. They just over the top a little bit there to me. But,
let me tell you something. Okay, there's a few women preachers that I do used to like to hear Juanita Bynum. Back in the days, I used to love listening to her. Of course,
She
Monique
the,
Walker. That's my what? I
of
love
course.
listening to her.
Mm-hmm.
I love listening to her. I know you like what's her name
Who?
in our church? What's the lady name with the black and white hair?
Oh, Kaday Wallace. Yeah, she the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking on
I'm just saying.
yeah.
Women preachers.
Women preach. There's some out there that's good, but for me, I like a man.
And,
Hey, Four Corners, custom products. Type the word faith, guys. Hey, Patty Fish.
Bishop has some wonderful female preachers to
Oh,
come
them
in
Ray sisters.
and I
Ooh,
mean
ooh. Them
tear
Ray
it up.
sisters will
Tear it up.
down the house.
Hmm.
The Ray sisters.
I like when them
Yes.
women get up there and start tearing it up. I
Yeah,
like,
some do. I mean,
They
we
be
have been
tearing
brought
it up.
before good women preachers. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
about that.
exactly.
Maybe I'm
Exactly.
talking like, I used to like Juanita, but she got a little big headed. Praying for her to come on back, Juanita. I love you. I love you, sister. Come on back. Come on back. You're doing a little bit too much. I love you though. I love you. But yeah, some get a little caught up or a little big headed. But yeah, we have been in front of a whole lot of great,
Excellent.
yeah,
And
great
let's not
women,
talk about singing.
women of God.
Because we gotta sing in church. Period. When you come to our church, you are going to get a concert before the service. I always tell
Sure
people,
is.
whoever I invite to our church, I always tell them that you'll get a concert before the preaching start, because that's just how our church is. You gonna have a good in our church. You have a good time.
Sure
Good time.
Mm-hmm.
You have a good time. I just love it.
It's a place where God always
Exactly.
come in and show out. For sure, for
Then,
sure.
Don't let our bishop come out. He gonna tear the room up.
Mm-hmm.
Miss
I know
Bishop
that. I
Hezekiah
know it.
Walker.
Man of God.
That's right. He gonna tear it up.
Yep. Fire. Well, Deb, Sweepy is getting out of school soon. I'll taking and picking up. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. I'm still taking and picking her up. She hates the school buses. She said they curse too much and fear about knives and firearms in the 9th grade. I hear that.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't blame
I'll pick
her.
up my child
I'll
too.
pick her up too. I'd rather pick her up and make her feel comfortable than to have her stuck on there and she worrying herself there and worrying herself back home. That way she don't have a good day in school.
And you never know who might get crazy up there. And then I have to go up there and tear that whole bus driver and the whole bus up and everybody.
Start from the schoolhouse first.
Exactly. Nobody
You'll
got
hide
time
this
for
fool. Yeah. Pick
Nobody
up
got time
your
for
baby,
that.
honey. Pick up your baby.
That's right. Pick up your child.
Shoot.
You people out here.
For sure. Okay, gonna pick up. Okay.
People
Give
ain't
us some
got no
hugs and
sense.
kisses for me. I got what? 8 more minutes and I'm out of here myself. 8 more minutes and I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do an hour and I'm gonna go pie.
You take care. Take care. You wanna who?
I'm gonna do an hour. Do an hour, then I'm out of here.
Oh. What time is it anyway?
It's 2:18.
Oh, 2:18.
No, it's 2:20.
All right.
2:20. So,
2:20. Boy, I need
say
raggedy
what
nails.
else going
Polish
on
is
in
coming
this
off.
here crew world?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak things that's not as though it were. As they say. That's why I love my Hebrews 11 and 11.
11.
That's where I get my name from. Deborah Catcher by Faith. Speak those things that's not as though they were. We live in a good world. It's a little messy for right now, but God got it. God got it. And I don't know if I should say this here, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It ain't nothing bad. But people always talk about I guess the end time, the end time. We don't know the day, the hour, or the moment.
Sure don't.
And the end times is nothing like now. It's nothing like now. When time is coming near, and those have to read the book of Revelation, it ain't nothing like this. God called this here birth pains, a cramp or something like that there. Because he said, if you can't take this, imagine what will come. Just imagine what will come. If you can't take what's going on now, just imagine what will come. So, that's why I hear people talk about the end time. I'm like, these some hard times. These some change times. These some different times. Hey, G-Ner. But I wouldn't call them end times because when you say end times, a person could pass away today or tomorrow. That's their end time.
Exactly.
That's their end time. So that's why we don't know the day, the hour, or the moment.
I think because you did, you're going to run from it anyway. Like, not today.
Yeah, so and things is not going to be, it tells you, yeah, brother against brother, sister about sister, this, that, and the other. But I think it would be more of it going on. I think he's saying when you'll see signs, but we see signs like something that's in the Bible. But to me, I wouldn't say they're end times. It's because the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun, and yeah, people go through their battles. I think it'll be like, say, 1 million people, all these kids just went crazy all of a sudden, sort of like a purge type thing, like
What are you trying to say?
wait, no,
Just say
cause
it.
that's I'm saying it. When they talk about end times, but my this is my interpretation because everybody's revelation is different. But from what I think of end time, what I think, not what the Bible say, what I think is your end time. You just never know. You can go to the store and come home, and that's your end time. If you don't make it, something happens to you or something like that. There.
Oh, you talking about when your world ends?
Yeah.
That's what I call it. When your world
Yeah,
ends.
when your world ends. I mean, everything. I mean, it is going to happen.
I believe in that. That's when your world ends. When you leave this world.
Yeah, then you be resurrected, and when that time comes,
When
you'll
that
be
time comes.
resurrected. So that's why I said you don't know the day, the hour, or the moment, because we
Exactly.
all going to leave here in one way or the other. We all going to leave here in one way or the other. We just don't know when and how. But we
Now, what I believe in,
Mhm.
that you're gonna get that feeling that you are about to leave here.
Oh yeah,
I think you get a feeling that you're gonna leave.
Unless some things is premature too, like somebody doing something dumb, and you just have
You
to,
see it coming.
you ain't see it coming, But yeah, that's my take to me on end times. I'm so busy with living and enjoying life and this, that, and the other, and all this other garbage that's going on. I'll be in a shell if I keep worrying about what I cannot change, and I cannot change them nutballs going whatever them nutballs out there doing. All I can do is pray for them and believe that God has our back, and He will keep a hedge of protection around us, and He got the blood stains on all our door tops and carrying on. I do believe in all that there, and I'm just gonna live life and
To your fullest.
to the fullest, because I know that God has my back. I guess maybe that's what I'm saying. I can't worry about, all the getting spooked out on something that I can't change. I can't change. I could, but prayer changes everything.
My thing is, I believe in living life like it's your last day. Every day God wakes me up, I'm going to enjoy.
Exactly.
Even if I just lay in my bed all day just watching TV, that's
Exactly.
my joy.
Very well said, host. Thank you so good, G Near.
That's
Yeah,
my,
type the word faith, to pick up links. Yeah.
That's what I like doing.
Me too. Patty Fish said, type faith G Near. FAITH. Type the word faith. I'll wait for you to do it before I get off. Patty Fish is waiting for you to drop your link. And be sure to pick up the links that's
Hey,
here.
Patty Fish.
Patty Fish. Captain with Friends said hi. Patty, Patty, what's your name? Patty, Patty. That's Patty LaBelle, one of Patty LaBelle's songs. Yeah, so that's just my take. Maybe I didn't explain it because it like came off just the top of my head. Yeah, it came off the top of my head, but my heart knows what I'm saying. And don't, they say, Patty said, hey girl, blessings.
Blessings, sister.
Don't worry about tomorrow, because let tomorrow worry about itself.
Exactly.
Live for today, because that's what we have today. And I guess that's pretty much about it. Yep, I guess that's pretty much about that. Anyway, this is your girl, Deborah, Catch It by Faith, and
Captain, we're friends, but I'm going to be here for the next 6 minutes. Then I'm out of here.
She there for 6 minutes because I came on before she did.
Yeah.
But you guys enjoy your day. Do something nice for you. You had a long week, be it at work, with the kids, you know, whatever your week turned out to be. You know, much love to you too. Do something nice for yourself. You know, buy you a pocketbook, do your hair, get your nails done, get your feet done.
A good meal.
Right, a good meal. Sit back, get you a new hat. I mean, whatever makes you happy. Whatever, you know, I always say, you know, when I was working, that every time I get paid, I'm going to buy myself something. Because the bill's going to always be there.
They're going to be there.
They're going to be there. The bill's going to always be there. I just can't keep worrying about bills and this got to be paid and that got to be paid. I'm going to always do something special for me because I work hard and sometimes it's no play. So at least if I could buy myself something nice that make me happy and that I can see. That's why I like things that you can see, you know, that don't wear out right fast. I love flowers, don't get me wrong. They're very beautiful. They're very pretty. They are gorgeous. But for me, if don't send me no flowers, even if I'm gone, I mean, you know, they just die too quick for me. I like to get little things that I can remember. Something, plastic. I used to have plastic flowers all over the place. I love plastic flowers, don't get me wrong, because they never die and I ain't got to water them. I don't have that green thumb, number one.
She killed plenty of moms on it.
I sure did. So when I get flowers, I give them to her. But anyway, thank you, G-Near. Prayers to you and yours. I ain't going to say be safe out there. Be wise. Have fun. Do you. Enjoy your weekend. And don't let nothing stop you. Be the best you that you can be. And until the next time.
Deuces.
Right? Deuces. Smooches, y'all. Later.